Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
So I know all of us are frothing at the mouth when we think about this fucking guy, Ballsack, I think his name is. He's an autonomous AC, whatever the fuck that means, but that doesn't make him any less of a testicle to beat. Anyway, this was like my first run, first like 100 like runs against this guy. As you can see, I'm restarting in agony. Bipedal wasn't working out, so I switched to tank because YouTube videos said so, and it takes a lot more hits that this guy has to offer. Speaking of hits, Blood has two distinct methods of inflicting pain on the player, and those would be missiles and bullets. He has three specific types of missiles. He has the bullet hell missiles, he has the light tracking missiles like the player has, and he has the fucking bullshit ass nuclear missile that'll either stagger you or do you for like 800 damage. As far as bullets go, he has a machine gun situation and a blunderbuss shotgun situation. Between the two, I'd say you'd probably want to worry for the blunderbuss situation because that does the most damage to your stagger meter. All of these weapons can also be found in the second phase with the addition of the flame sword. Oh my god. Another thing to look out for is his entry into second phase. It doesn't matter how many times you staggered him, as soon as his health bar is at least or almost to the halfway point, he's going to be doing that DDoS, lag switch, FPS drop and EMP move that he does. Again, I'm not going to pretend like I know the attack patterns or I know the code and all the keyframes and the iframes or whatever, but these are all just my observations from my intimate time with this man here. And yeah. The name of the game for this boss is destroying his pulse shields and staggering him as much as humanly possible in the short time he is vulnerable, which is maybe a maximum of 4 times if you're going in on the damage. And I think the build that I used to destroy Mr. Ballsack here does a pretty effective job at getting at least a maximum of 2 staggers per vulnerable periods. I can't speak English, I'm sorry. Anyway, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Armored Core 6. Here's the build. Feel free to screenshot it if you want. And all these items are accessible prior to this specific mission. Really the only thing I did was replay all the other missions before this, but this should be noob friendly. This is my first run after all. Anyway, let's just get right into it. First up, we got the bazooka, pretty big damage dealer. We got the pulse gun, shield damage dealer, and then we got 2 laser cannons. We got the Vice President's 60 LCS, you know what I'm saying. Now, just because we have one pulse gun that's designed specifically to shred shields, that doesn't mean the other weapons don't do any damage to the shields. They actually do a pretty big chunk. And the pulse gun has a limited amount of ammo, so you want to kind of use that in between frugally and liberally. Like you kind of just wanna give it a nice little sprinkle, you know, a little nice little seasoning before you go in with the Vice Presidents and the bazooka. That being said, the Vice Presidents and the bazookas, that's gonna be doing the most stagger damage, which is what we want to do if we want to kill Mr. Ballsack, because that's the goal at the end of the day, right guys? We're just trying to kill Mr. Ballsack. Now look, I'm not gonna try and pretend like I know how to coach people, how to fucking beat this guy, and how to dodge his moves. You're just gonna have to wait and see. You're just gonna have to observe. But from my own observations, I know for sure that the missile projectiles are dodgeable. You just kind of need to bait them. An effective strategy that I found was kind of slowing down and then speeding up, like at the last maybe 2 seconds. You don't want to wait too late, otherwise they're gonna get your ass. But yeah, that's kind of by any means. You just want to bait the tracking on the missiles, and you really want to avoid as much as possible. Once you hear the alarm, that fucking deet deet. Yeah, once you hear that, you kind of just wanna dip. You just wanna boost, ideally to the side. But yeah, I have no idea. Sometimes it just be hitting you, even if you try with every atom in your body to dodge it. Now listen, this is gonna sound really cringe. It's gonna sound like I'm a FromSoft cuck. Okay, you can call me whatever you want, but look, the reality is the loadout is half the battle. And you kind of just have to experience it firsthand. You kind of have to see the kind of bullshit that Mr. Ballsack throws at you. And that's part of the process. You gotta trust the process. It might seem impossible and does feel that way, but it's definitely possible. I mean, it's possible. You just gotta roll up your sleeves and increase the tenacity aspect of your personality. And just keep going at it, because each life is a learning experience. But anyway, here's the footage of the final battle, the nail in the coffin for this big old testicle here. And yeah, good luck on your run. It's possible. Okay, that's it. Bye.